guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, my name's Shannon. Thanks so much for stopping by. So today's video is going to be my top 3 drugstore, my top 3 highlighters in my entire collection. So without further ado, we're going to dive right in and we're going to start with the drugstore. So my number 3 when it comes to my drugstore highlights is going to be this one here from Revolution Beauty. It is the Triple Baked Highlighter and Goddess of Faith. This is one of my favorite highlights, you guys. I love this shade for my complexion, especially in the winter months. It just is so beautiful. And another thing I love about it is it's a true sort of champagne. You know, a lot of times you'll get a highlight that looks like this, you know, sort of pearly shade, but then when you swatch it out, it has sort of like a gold shift. I love that this is exactly true to what it looks like in the pan. It is wet, it is pigmented, it looks absolutely stunning on the skin. So yeah, this is my number 3, and it's also super affordable. Tons of product in here. You get 10 grams of product for $7, I think is what I paid for that. The next one, my number 2, is the Maybelline Master Chrome in the shade Rose Gold. There is just something about these Maybelline highlights, you guys. They're absolutely beautiful. I love this tone on my skin tone especially. I just think it's absolutely beautiful. It's truly a rose gold, and the formula is incredible. This is very, very creamy to the touch. Goes on super pigmented right out of the gate. You almost have to be a little careful because this can get out of control pretty quickly, but I just think it's one of those shades that just suits my complexion, and I love reaching for that one. And then the third, or my number 1, my top favorite, is the Flower Beauty Highlight Palette. What I love about this is, number 1, the formula is incredible, but also you get 3 different shades in this palette. 3 different shades in this palette for $13. They are stunning, absolutely stunning. If you guys have this palette, you know what I'm talking about. They are such amazing quality for the $13 that you spend. You get a total of 8 grams in this palette. Now, I think the packaging is a bit excessive. It did come with a brush here. I would much rather just have a 4th shade compared to that the brush that they gave me, but overall, I mean, this is just such an incredible drugstore find, and I highly recommend. Of the 3, this would be the one that I would be like, yep, go buy it right now. It's amazing. All right, and then for my high end, my number 3 is the Anastasia Amrezy. Yeah, there was a little bit of a learning curve with this one. At first, it sort of had, I think it's because it's pressed so hard in the pan. At first, I thought I was gonna return it because I didn't feel like I was getting the pigmentation that I expected out of it. But now that I've sort of worked that top layer, this is absolutely beautiful, you guys. I mean, there's a reason that people are raving about this highlight. It's a beautiful shade. I mean, I've seen it on so many different skin tones, and it always looks so beautiful. It just looks wet and sort of metallic. Like, you definitely know you're wearing highlight with this. The packaging is absolutely stunning. The price point isn't too terrible, coming in at, I think, $28 or $30, and I'm trying to see, oh, you get 9 grams of product in here. So that's a pretty large amount of product for the money, and I just think it's an overall beautiful product. My number 2 is my Ofra Highlight in Rodeo Drive. Now, the one downfall with this is it's very powdery, and it's also heavily fragranced. I mean, it definitely has sort of like a floral mixed with like a powder. I mean, you can definitely smell it, and you do have to be very careful with your brush going into this pan. I mean, you can see the kickback all over the side here. Nonetheless, this is such a stunning highlighter. Looks absolutely beautiful. Look how pigmented that is. It's so punchy. It's this one right here. It's so punchy and so metallic. It's just absolutely stunning. Now, the Ofra highlights, I think this was $30. A lot of people have codes. You can get a discount, but I mean, I paid top dollar, you know, full price for this, and I don't regret it for a second. It is one of my most favorite highlights in my collection. I just think it's beautiful. And then my top favorite from high end is the Becca Cosmetics highlight in the shade Lilac Geode. I love this highlight so very much, you guys. It's so beautiful. The shade is very unique in my opinion. It definitely has sort of like a purple situation going on, but a gold sort of shift. I love the formula of Becca highlights. I think they're absolutely beautiful. They're so soft to the touch. The packaging is absolutely darling. It just is one of those products that when I look at it, it brings me joy. Now these are spendy, coming in at $38. You do get 7 grams of product. So, I mean, it is pretty pricey considering, but it is absolutely incredible. And I had no problems paying full price for this, and I would do it all over again. This was limited edition. They did bring it back permanently. I don't know if it is just at Ulta, but I know you can find it at Ulta. And of all of my high-end highlights, this is my #1. For the uniqueness of the shade and also the formula, I just think this is such a beautiful highlight. So anyways, you guys, that's it. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, you know what to do. Just ask me down below. I'd be more than happy to answer them. And if you're not already subscribed, hit the bell, click the button, join. It's a lot of fun over here. We have a great little tribe. So anyways, I will see you guys in the next one. Have a wonderful day. Bye.